Welcome to the stream. We are live here on Twitch.tv, and I am yours truly, Yorketo, Rose the Wolf, 36. I hope you guys are having a lovely day so far. I am feeling much better than I was yesterday, so now we can be able to go through the stream relatively, sneeze-free. But today we'll be starting another brand new game, at least for me. But this game right here is about 20 years old. It is the OG Call of Duty. And I can't wait to see how this is gonna go. At some point we might be joined by Nate and or Gold. I don't know, we shall see. And also another thing is there is no controller support here, so I'm gonna be going back to my roots. And we are gonna be playing on mouse and keyboard. And when I say roots, I mean back to how I used to play. How I played Unreal Tournament, how I played the first Halo game, Team Fortress 2, Portal. Now, I'm just trying to finish wiping down my glasses. Alrighty, I need to unmute myself on Discord. There we go. Alrighty, now my mods can see whoever. Alrighty, so let's see this. Yeah, I'm a total greenhorn. Camp Tucka, Georgia, 1942. War law marches tomorrow, then obstacles with Captain Foley, and weapons training with Sergeant Moody. Everyone is dead tired. Another guy got RTU, returned to unit yesterday. He begged the sergeant to let him stay. My unit, the 506 Paratrooper Regiment, is an all-volunteer unit. I'm lucky to serve with these guys. There's no one I'd rather have my...
The 506? Yo!
Our officers drill us high low. Continuously, I've trained for months and I haven't even jumped out of an airplane yet. The Army has never had an airborne unit before, and that makes the brass nervous. It makes the brass nervous, makes us drill even harder. Oh, 900.
Alright, listen up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today. Before starting the obstacle course, read each of these important signs and do what they tell you.
Grenades. Move together as a team. Audio works so far, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I couldn't fix the aspect ratio, so you're gonna have to deal with an awkward aspect ratio for stream. Reload before going to battle.
Good. Now check your objectives. You'll notice that your current objective is highlighted. In addition, the location of your current objective is marked by the star on your compass. As you approach your current objective, the star will move toward the center of your compass. Approach your current objective. That's
This
it.
is cool.
Close enough. You will notice that objective is checked off and you now have a new one.
Martin,
All right,
good
Martin,
to see you.
Open the gate and
They
run
got
the
your story
obstacle
about here
course.
too, huh?
Go, go, go!
Hey, good luck.
Move it, ladies! This is not your Aunt Fanny's dance! Jump over him! Come on, Elder, get the lead out! Not bad. Now hit the dirt and crawl forward under the barbed wire.
It wouldn't let me stand back up again after pressing crouch, so I don't know if
Sergeant,
that's just
fire
a
up
bug.
those machine guns! Look at the ground, boys! Stay low! Stay down! Climb these ladders, privates! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Private Martin, proceed through that door. Sergeant Moody's gonna take you through weapons training. The
Eyes
rest
up,
of you
Private.
ladies, stay right
I'm up here, in the observation tower. Grab one of those M1A1 carbines from the table.
Was that a real gun, love?
M1A1 carbine was...
To get more ammo, grab it
it's
from any
yes, it
loose
did seem
weapon of the
frontline
same
service, but
type
was
you were
meant for,
carrying. Approach the fence and
artillery
fire
and
6
officers
rounds at
were
your
usually
target. Your
behind the
accuracy will be defined
But
by the
paratroopers,
tightness of your
like-
crosshairs.
What you're playing as, tend to love it because you can...
Fire 6 more
close
rounds at your
quarters
target, in different stances and while moving. You will be more accurate while not moving, and in the crouching or prone position. These skills could mean your life. All right, Private, move on to the next area.
I find the 30 carbine, which is to this day it's inexpensive to obtain. love the only one.
Okay, this is straightforward.
Grab up a Springfield rifle from the table, switching it for your carbine. Turn to the left, move to the fence, and fire 2 rounds at your target.
Oh, they introduced the unsteady skill.
Now fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down your sight.
This is the.
Alright, I hope it's clear to you that you will be more accurate while aiming down the sight. Alright, Private, move on to the next area.
Huh.
Exchange your Springfield for one of the Thompson submachine guns on the table. Unless you've got 3 hands, you can only carry 2 weapons, besides your sidearm and grenades. Fire 10 rounds at your target, first from the hip, then aiming down the gun sight. Compare your aim. Get used to firing both guns. Take a few steps while aiming down your sight. You're gonna move slower this way. In close quarters combat, you can hit your enemy with the butt end of your weapon. This is called a melee attack. Try it with your Thompson. Don't screw around, kid. This is for real. Now switch weapons, Private. Unless you're as dumb as you are ugly, it may dawn on you that each weapon is good for different situations. Make the wrong choice and you could buy the farm. Fire 3 more rounds at your target. Outstanding, Private. Proceed to the next area.
You can
Pick
definitely
up
tell
the
this is an
frag
old
grenades
game,
from
but
the
I would not
table.
have guessed this
Pick
is
'em
from
up.
2003.
Oh no. Aim 2 frags.
Throw a grenade into each of the openings before you. Rock and fire.
You mean into the window?
Move behind
Yes.
the concrete post and lean out to the left, then the right. This will help protect you from the enemy.
Frag out.
Oh, too high. Got it in there.
All right, Private. Move on to the next
At
area.
least we get more grenades.
Just spawns right behind you.
Remember, Private, if you get hurt, grab one of those health kits and use it. Don't be a hero. They will save your life. Our last station will be explosives.
I guess I don't need these because I'm full health right now.
Pick 'em up, partner. That's a lot of firepower there. Treat it with respect. That stuff doesn't care what it blows up. Place your explosives on the cinder block wall. Note that a stopwatch has appeared. This will tell you how much time you have to get your butt out of there unless you want it blown off.
I don't think
Fire
I
in
want
the
my
hole!
keys blown off.
Oh no.
Good job, Private. Well done. Keep your weapons with you and clean at all times. You are dismissed.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's foolish and wrong to mourn the man who died. Rather, we should thank God that such men live. General George S. Patton.
You can definitely tell this was a low budget game.
Oh yeah.
Baker
They didn't
Company,
know-
listen up. This is the big one. Operation Overlord, the air and seaborne invasion of Normandy. On H-Hour D-Day, seaborne infantry will attack 5 beaches codenamed Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword here on the coast of Normandy. Utah and Omaha beaches will be attacked by 3 of our infantry divisions. At the same time, 2 British and 1 Canadian division will hit Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches. The airborne will be landing
Oh, that's
6
right.
hours
Canada
before
hadn't
H-Hour,
hadn't
before
gotten its
the air and naval
independence yet from
bombardments.
Britain yet.
The British
Right.
6th Airborne Division will be landing here. At the same
Red
time, the
Devils.
101st and the 82nd Airborne will be landing in
Yeah,
these
my
areas.
boys.
The Dews River
This
estuary
is
here
Nate's
divides
forte
Utah
right
and
here.
Omaha Beach.
He loves this stuff.
The mission of the 101st is to capture the Dews River crossings linking Utah and Omaha Beach and to protect the flanks
Yep.
of Utah Beach.
And
This
secure
road here is the
Causeway
main
one-
highway that
secure
connects the
Causeway 1
entire
and 2.
Cotentin Peninsula. The Germans have troop concentrations in this region. When those troops are mobilized into a counterattack on the beaches, they'll have to move along this road. The 101st is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Baker Company, that's us, has been assigned this causeway here. The Pathfinders, like Private Martin, will be dropped ahead of the main force and will plant beacons on the ground to mark the landing zones. However, there is no telling what will happen once we're on the ground. So I want all of you to learn the objectives of every unit in both the 101st and 82nd. I also want you to study these maps and photographs until you've memorized them. We will be landing behind the Atlantic Wall,
Are
between
those
several
actual
German
pictures
garrisons.
they brought into the game?
We can't expect to
those
be
are- these are
relieved
actual
until at least
pictures.
several
No,
hours
that's
after H
Eisenhower.
hour.
And
This is what we've been
that's
training
Easy
for.
Company right there.
Good luck.
Now,
Let's see, June 5th, 1944, 1800, Greenham Common, England. In about 3 hours, I will be in Normandy. As of one of the Pathfinders from my unit, I'll be landing ahead of the main airborne force. The Pathfinders land before the main force and place beacons on the landing fields to guide the rest of the pilots and paratroopers in. The brass are... Hold on. Oh boy, sending the airborne in first. In the early hours of the morning to protect the flanks of the Utah Beach. At first light of the main force, the invasion will hit the beaches. For weeks, the entire invasion force, more than 175,000 men, has been cooped up and forbidden contact with anyone outside, with nothing to do but memorize maps and battle plans. We are all quite eager to be in France. A few hours ago, General Eisenhower paid us a visit. If we put all this off, the Germans are in for one heck of a surprise.
sent me at the police. So as a Pathfinder, you're usually the first one to boots on the ground.
Link up with Sergeant Heath. So the first game here is your... Is that the bad guy?
Yeah, that's a German. Specifically, German paratrooper.
Should I explore or just move?
Do what you feel like you want to do, sweetie.
He was moving so weirdly. It was funny. He was
I
just
mean,
so
I-
cartoony about it. I love it. And I think he's dead.
Oh. That was a common death from a lot of paratroopers back then.
Getting shot or getting hung?
Usually they will get shot on the way down, but if they couldn't get out of the, if you look up real quick, if you were to look at his like risers, the risers were, this is a game from 2003, but a lot of guys will get the risers wrapped around their necks and break their necks from the impact.
I was too close to the blast.
Oh, he's dead. They're all dead. This brings back memories. I remember playing this years and years ago.
Panzerkommando und Unterdeck. Hier ist Tiegeralarm. Das heißt die Luftangriffe. Gibt's da jemand? Hallo? Ende.
The early evening. It's the early morning.
Private Vickers, Private Silvers, Sergeant Vaughn, Corporal Fisher. Yeah.
Well, PC, Xbox,
I can barely hear you, Nate. So you're gonna have to speak up.
yeah, this is Reddit M. This is on PC, Xbox, and
Jesus, she took it. I think I'm gonna lower the volume because I don't know, love. I can barely hear you. You're talking so softly. Better. Marco, love. Ah, you're so quiet. Oh, what?
Everybody move! Come on!
I guess this is nostalgic for a lot of other people. There's just tuning in. Welcome, welcome. I've never played this game, so
success is not final. Failure. Oh.
D-Day, 20 hours. Nobody seems to have dropped where they were supposed to. I haven't seen anyone from my unit yet, but luckily I've hooked up with some of the guys from Baker Company. They also have men from Able, Dog, and Fox companies with us. What a mess. We're getting ready to capture the village of Saint-Mier-Église, about 5 miles from Utah Beach. We're approaching through a narrow field with minefields on each side. Captain Foley says there's 2 platoons of German paratroopers in that village. I'd say we've got a serious fight ahead of us. The road to Saint-Mier Marie or Église, I don't know French, connect Utah Beach to the main highway of the peninsula, which should put us right in the path of most likely German counterattack.
Alright guys, get set to move. On my command.
A lot of the airborne
Let's go, let's
factions,
go.
nothing would it. Easy come.
We have a lieutenant, we have a private, sergeant.
Easy company.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Okay,
Oh, one of us is dead. I just see him just dragging our lieutenant ahead.
Yeah. So in this situation, it's just, man, you find out. He takes
I
over.
can't crouch. Oh, I was already crouched.
But these companies, they lost their company commander, Lieutenant
Get some grenades in
in
those
the
windows!
early 20 hours.
Martin, help clear that building!
His C-47 got shot down. So Winters took command.
Oh, he did.
Oh. He got back though.
I can't go out this way, so. Wait, what?
So,
He's gonna die out slowly.
grenade.
Clear that building! Get that gunner on the half track and
Okay, McClandish just scared me a little bit. Oh my gosh.
Sergeant.
So you played this game a lot when you were growing up, love?
Oh, yes, a lot. This is bringing back a lot of memories of late nights playing this with the PS2.
What happened to my grenade?
I am no. My hit, it was a dud. It just didn't detonate.
Did they program duds purposefully in this game?
I want to say so. Because I know some games like, I know like some other games, I'll play Defender Dam. I think some games typically work through that. They did that for the sake of realism.
Gotta cut through these houses. Move it. Go. Flank them.
A lot of. So Normandy was guarded by the first they
Suppressing fire.
6 Panther divisions. So you're facing just at this moment just normal infantry. Now for the famous Bolton were held up at a city called Carrington, which is not far from St. Mary's Police. But if the Allies broke through,
What are you doing over? What is he doing in the bush? Oh.
Oh well, he's dead. Now, also, that illustrates right there how dangerous everyone do it. I forgot how many rounds we made that. There's a reason why it's home, but the guns trade of today still use MG42. There's a reason why this gun is still in service.
Blackmaster covered by 42. We got a flank up.
Let's rendezvous back with not the fleet, but the troops.
See your cartoons. I find it ironic though that
Martin, plant your explosives and take that
you're
Black
having a
Panther out.
gunfight in a graveyard. I mean, that fought too much.
Ooh, that's snipe.
Yeah, another flak panzer over this wall.
I feel like I went the wrong way, but also know that it's going to go. Oh, did I get him?
Yup.
Sweet. Huh?
42's down. You still got like one dude who's
Oh, headshot.
still fighting purposely.
Stand back! Fire in the hole!
All right, fellas, take 5, but listen up. We'll hold this place till reinforced, but this is just one tiny village in a warring country full of them, so our work has just begun. For those of you who've seen your first action, welcome to the big time. For those of you who've seen it before, trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Seen nothing.
We'll redeploy those German machine guns, setting up a defensive perimeter. Keep your guard up and your buddies in mind. Good work.
Roger that, Cap. Better fight for something than live for nothing. That is very true.
And this is definitely very different. At least very different from Halo, and it's an CE and it's an older game. Let's see it. D-Day, 3 hours later. The boys on the beaches must have landed by now. They are only a few miles away, but right now that seems like a million. We don't have a radio and are completely cut off. Captain Foley was right. We did face a platoon or more of German paratroopers when we took this village last night. Today we hold it against German counterattack. Our defenses are all stolen. Enemy MG-42s, Panzerfausts for anti-tank defense, and the village itself. The Air Force and Navy put on quite a show this morning, pounding the heck out of those beaches. One thing is certain, the Germans know we are here. Whether that means they turn tail and run or come swarming out of their woodwork, we are about to find out.
Up! Get up! Wake and shake it! The Germans off the streets! Mortars!
Oh, well, he did.
Mortars!
Hey.
Incoming!
Okay,
All right, the mortars are taking a break. Johnson, go have a look.
Right, Captain.
He's gonna blow up.
We're going to send the one lone private outside.
Got him. Damn.
Oh.
You just basically got free plastic surgery on his face.
Tiger moving in from the east!
Hi, Gold.
Target tank, right flank.
Tiger!
Oh yeah, right.
Take that mother out!
Where's the Panzerfaust?
That I do not know. There it is.
Are you serious? Did you see that?
Go, go!
Can't fully get shot.
March back to the church with me! The rest of you, hold this position!
hold the church or die trying. Yeah, that one private's dead.
Yeah, that one. I still can't believe that one guy just walked in front of my scope.
Out of here! Move it! Go! Suppressing fire! Regroup! Regroup! Over here! Nice work!
Mortars.
Martin, get another We'll hold off their
Oh, you're kidding me, it's in there. I can't just climb in there. How do I take it out? Oh no, is that not our tank? Or is that our tank?
That's a German tank. There's a German tank in the back to the church. Yeah, the church.
Jeez.
Nice shot, Martin. Moving!
I don't know where they're shooting at. Oh. I'm gonna get another Panzerfaust just in case. Just in case. Yeah, Gold. This is my boomstick! Oh wait, I don't think Nate's seen Army of Darkness.
No, I have not. But I want to.
So do we go back around this way then? Mortars.
You may want to cut through some buildings.
I don't think this is the way we're supposed to go. Is it?
You got some help.
Only the heat. Not waste your ammo. Alright, let's put those mortars out of business.
They're shooting 7.62 by 39, which is rather good sizable round.
I can't believe I just sniped those guys.
Look at you being a paratrooper. Those guys were committed to their job.
Martin, over here!
Go,
Get in the car!
You just stole someone's random car.
Okay, Captain. Assuming we get back to battalion in this rolling junkyard, what do I tell him?
Hand this directly to Major Shepard. Tell him Baker Company has secured the town, but won't be able to hold it long if we don't get relief soon. Got that, Sergeant?
Oh, yes, sir, you bet. We ride through enemy lines in a French tin can. Want to paint a bullseye on it, sir?
Yeah, pretty sure that won't be necessary, Sarge. So unless you've got a better idea or a radio that works, carry on.
Carry on.
Good luck.
Oh man, this is nuts. I can't believe we're doing this.
Believe it, unless you sprout wings and want to fly. It's only 6 miles, Private. Just shut up and do your job.
That's all you can do. Oh.
That's a German roadblock. What now?
Hey, I don't know. How about you try to use the bastard? Adios, amigos!
Sir, this is not an off-road vehicle.
Sir, this
What
is
the hell are you doing, Sarge?
I don't know. Sure hope it works.
Hit it! Go, go, go!
Can you shoot the guy and shoot the tires? Ooh, reminds me of old arcade shooter movies. Yeah, those things. Here. I don't even know where.
I like to imagine that in the middle state you just have a stack of loads of magazines.
That's a tank.
There's a tank.
Hit it! Go, go, go! Oh, hey, great. Good move. Remind me to thank the
Shut
captain.
up, Elder, and get your ass out! Let's go, Martin! Move it, move!
I can't believe I agreed to do this.
You didn't, remember?
Did I go the wrong way though?
No, you made there's an alleyway near the way. That's a nice place, all things considered.
think this was part of the
Yo,
founding
ever
father of
steal a car?
esports.
Only when I need one, Sergeant.
Martin, cover! Damn it, Elder, hurry up!
Working, Sergeant. I'm working on it.
Which one did they get done? God, this is on you.
I got it!
Yeah, don't get it on me. In the car. Martin, cover! Step on it! Get us out of here! Come on, Elder! Faster! Get it!
I am driving faster!
Turn right. Right up there!
What's it look like I'm doing, damn it?
You mean besides getting us killed?
Oh my god, that's a lot of them. We're getting chased by a tank.
Well, luckily for you, you can outrun them because the top is kind of a tiger.
And go get yourself some Red Bull soup, Gold. That sounds delicious and forbidden.
I said you can slow down.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry.
Right turn, right here.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Let's go find the battalion secret. Well, we did find the battalion secret.
I gotta go report in to Major Shepard and get our orders. Take 5, but stay put.
Okie doke, Sarge. What the hell else am
Well, you for one, you stop griping, Private.
I like that. D-Day 900 near Saint-Maurice du Mont, Normandy, France. Battalion headquarters is a mess. All the companies are way under strength due to misdrops everywhere. Hopefully Foley knows what he is doing, because I don't think we're going to be getting much help from here. Meanwhile, gluten-free bread bowls. I think that's like a giant sourdough, though. Meanwhile, we already have a new mission. A German artillery battery has just a few miles north of here has just opened fire on the beaches. The CEO wants its silence, and he picked us to do it. We're going in without air artillery support and way outnumbered, but that seems par for the course at this point.
It's just another job for the airborne.
Third
Hey,
squad,
Brecourt Manor.
get your 30 cal to cover our flank. Second squad, follow in reserve. I got point. Elder and Martin on my tail. Everybody set? Let's go.
The sergeant's leading a mission. We have 2 LTs and a corporal.
Clearly, we see the tech acting Band of Brothers.
Third squad, draw their fire from the left. Second squad, hit them from the right. Go, go, go! Move back and take cover. This cannon's about to go boom. All right, down the trench. Move out. Hey,
What's
cover
that?
me.
Right through the M1 chick or clink.
Oh, I love it. There's a reason why I love the airborne.
Get back!
There's like no health kits to be found.
Done yet.
Sergeants.
Keep it
Oh, what? Wow.
Thanks, Sora.
Übernehmen Sie mit 3 Männern die Flanke. Ich gebe Ihnen Feuerschutz.
Martin, grab those enemy doctors. Quick, the doctors. Hurry up! Medic, there's a wounded man by that tree. Oh man, they're shooting medics too.
Oh,
Martin, Elder, give me covering fire. Cover me! Go, go, go!
well, that medic's dead.
And they just couldn't. They just will continue to commit. One appeared to Sergeant Don Moore, Waterman.
Medic for medic.
He wanted to bring back a loot for his little brother. So he looked out the middle of this little field. A medic.
Move on with this. Take these explosives and try to cut their artillery down. Maybe try to back this guy up.
Like you said, literally just tried to bypass the level for a second there.
Honestly, though, what you're using is compatible to modern day C4. Not B. You just wire that sucker up and deck port and call it a day.
Now, cover me!
Yeah, whatever you do not get because those signs you see are warning signs.
There are warning signs for what, Nate?
Landmines. Where it says mining, it's coming from
Is that dude for real right now?
Move in and secure these buildings. Now, let's go!
Schutzwinde!
Elder?
He almost
Take cover! Schutznehme! Alles in Deckung!
Oh, Tucker.
beautiful shot.
Elder's gonna die.
Cover me!
Everyone crab walks. I know, right? They walk so funny. Well, that went right in the kisser.
He's not gonna be kissing anything.
Of course, the teammate just boxes me in.
Nice place, honestly.
Private, grab those enemy docks. Heads up, Jerry's outside. Grab that MG-42 and use it.
Am I melting?
You are. I mean, shooting down the alleyway like that? They have to come to you.
Shane, this seems like a really nice house. It's too bad that Hitler was bent on destroying everything. Ow.
He got to put he put 30 rounds of 30-06 into his head.
That's our last go. Grenade!
What? You're still alive?
Americana!
Rose go. Yep.
She's delivering freedom. Click to start the mission.
First platoon, listen up. Sergeant Moody owes me $50 because it looks like Operation Overlord was a success. Our British and Canadian friends took most of their objectives. And except for Omaha, all the beach landings went pretty smoothly. The airborne was misdropped everywhere. The men formed mixed units and accomplished most of the airborne D-Day objectives. I am extremely proud of all of you. As you know, Sergeant Moody and Privates Elder and Martin broke through German lines to get word to battalion headquarters. If it wasn't for their success, HQ probably would not have sent the reinforcements that helped us hold St. Mary-Glise. At headquarters, Moody, Elder, and Martin were assigned to silence a German battery at Brecourt Manor and faced an entire platoon of Germans with only a handful of men. Well, it seems that someone at command noticed your actions. Our unit has been detached from the rest of the 101st so that it can be used for some special missions behind enemy lines. I suggest that you brush up on your German, gentlemen, and enjoy your R&R while you can.
Let's see, the Bavarian Alps, Germany. It seems that a couple of British officers at Captain Price and Major Ingram were shot down somewhat over enemy territory. This is a different price, I'm assuming. Right, Nate?
Or, well, probably, and also, if you really just want to think about it, also, maybe Price's great-great-grandfather.
Great-great-grandfather, Nate?
Well, you know what I'm getting at.
I think it's his grandfather or dad.
Hmm.
Let's see. A Major Ingram were shot down somewhere over enemy territory. I don't know who these guys are, but they must be pretty important or know something pretty important because Army intelligence has decided to parachute us into Austria to rescue them. Intelligence sources say the 2 officers are being held in a chateau in the Bavarian Alps. We've stolen a German truck, hidden it nearby, and are approaching the chateau on foot.
Bavarian.
Our great-great-grandparents would have fought in
With a
World War
guardhouse
One,
on the
eh?
right. They'll spot me.
Let's hope.
I don't
Captain Price
know,
and Major Ingram?
Probably in the big house up the road.
Martin,
Huh?
take point, knock out
all
that
that
door
works,
seal.
all I know,
Harding and Brooks, go get the truck. Meet us
someone
at the front of
related
the
to
chateau.
Price fought in World War
Everyone
II.
else, follow Martin. Move!
Alternate universe 1-for-1. Oh. Nice.
Dude, we call that American Indian.
Good work, Martin.
Nah,
Everyone breathe deep, catch your breath. Now let's do it all over again.
now, but this is something though. Now that you had that firefight at the card post, you gotta be quick because that gunfire. What these find out? Well, where your Uber Eats?
I am the Ubermensch!
There's so much Uber some death. Oh, nice shot.
Stay low.
I think we're supposed to go to that way. LT?
Get cover! Listen, back over!
No.
Take cover!
Squad Dwarf, indeed. Nope.
Martin, get in there, grab any docks, knock out their communications, then meet back up with us. Sergeant Moody and I'll find Price and Ingram.
It's supposed to be right here, is it not? Where is it? Me?
Have you checked the second floor?
I don't have stair access? Just wonder what he was doing. place. Oh. He actually surprised me, not gonna lie. My game froze.
Games will do that when just they're loading stuff.
Tacky
Interesting
bed.
stuff. Burn it.
It does deserve to be burned. At least they were nice enough to give you a lot of health. And okay, I thought that was Darth Vader for a second there. No, that's a suit of armor.
The Nazis for fans of Star Wars.
Am I gonna have to go up?
It's like it.
Feuert auf mein Zeichen!
Do I just go back the way I came, or?
Aufteilen!
Just one thing I've learned from playing shooters. Follow the enemy. If you find the oh, beautiful shit.
At least I got health. Where do I go?
According to your compass, I see.
Vorwärts! Vorwärts!
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Okay, that's it. Homie just shot. Solid buddy gets shot.
Good job. All right, guys, we're moving on.
This shot hurting my brain a little bit.
Don't stop now. Bryce and Ingram are behind these doors. Stand back. We're gonna blow them.
time to need to reload.
Well, goodness me, Americans.
Wait, don't tell me.
Made
No.
quite a racket, didn't you?
He looks like our
Quite all right.
Captain Price.
I can still walk.
Captain Price, Captain Foley. Where's Major
Where's
Ingram?
Major
They
Ingram?
moved him to a camp. Not to worry, I overheard where.
I need to look
Yeah.
this up. I don't. I refuse to believe that's the same Captain Price.
Let's get out, Kurt Trooper.
He looks.
Are
He's
you-
walking like he needs to use the bathroom.
That was my next question. Like, yeah, I'm like, all due respect, do you need to go behind a bush, sir? I mean,
Where's Price?
oh, look at me, he's adorable.
I hate this.
Next thing you know, we'll find a World War II Simon Riley.
Truck's out front, sir. Excellent. Help Captain Price out the window. He's been hurt.
Oh dear. We have some tea waiting for you, sir. I never thought I'd see the day Captain Price with an M1 Garand.
Let's pile in. We're getting out.
Captain, what about Major Ingram?
We'll be back for him. Get in.
Better die on your feet than live on your knees. Hold
on. There's different campaigns in this game? I need to see this. Yeah, no, he would not have been alive at the time of World War II, so I assume that's just his dad.
And he rose to the rank of captain.
That's September 18, 1944, outside of Stralsund, whatever. Austria, it seems the Germans moved Major Ingram of the British RAF before we could nab him from the chateau. Captain Price said he overheard the guard saying he had been moved to a camp near here. Price pinpointed the camp for us, but Captain Foley insisted that he stay behind during the actual rescue. Our plan is simple. We are busting right through the gate, grabbing the Major, then hightailing it out of there. Foley says the only way we could pull this out is if we spend no more than 10 minutes in the camp. Otherwise, the Jerrys are going to have the entire area locked down looking for us. Strasov.
Okay, Martin. We're about ready to ram the gate, with less than 10 minutes from your first shot to pull this off. Take any longer, they'll be sending someone to rescue us. You take out the front guards, concentrating on the machine gun nests. Once the gate is down, get in there and find the Major. Then rendezvous back at the truck.
So we're sniping now. Do you think I'll be able to stealth shoot them, Nate?
Oh, yes.
How do I get through? Oh, right, him.
Excuse me? You just get run over by your own guy.
Yeah. I just got ran over by my own.
I mean, I love the hard attitude here. But don't make it look bad.
I think I just got shot by a sniper. That or I was not aware of my health.
Help me! Stay low!
Oh!
Beautiful shot, sweetie.
That wasn't me. That one was me. They fell in sync.
Der Feind ist durch das Nordwesttor einmarschiert und rückt durch das Lager nach Osten vor. Sie sind durch Nordwesttor vorgerückt.
What?
Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
It's big. I think entire country is lost here. I can see it.
You got this, boy.
No, I'm reading like bullets posted.
Yanks! Now there's a spot of luck. Come to collect me. Be gone, lads. No time for handshakes and hellos.
Why is he so overly bloody?
Achtung, wir werden angegriffen.
That dude,
Alle Posten besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden
oh, grab a point.
alle Mann auf ihre
Oh no, I'm reading what you posted.
Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
Wow! The truck railing saved him.
Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
Gentlemen, thus far you've been training hard at Exeter for a special purpose. This special purpose, obviously, has something to do with the capturing of bridges. What I'm about to explain is top secret material. If any of you blokes mention the word bridge outside of this room and I hear of it, and I will, you'll be RTU'd on the spot. The invasion of Europe will take place across 5 main beaches along the Normandy coast of France. Elements of the British Second Army will strike at Gold and Sword beaches, along with the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division at Juno. To the west, the Yanks will take Utah and Omaha Beach. Now, the entire eastern flank of the invasion will be exposed to a German counterattack from the Calais region. Should the Germans break through, they could very well have tanks rolling through Sword Beach and all the way down to Utah, wiping out the entire beachhead. Our task, along with the rest of the 6th Airborne Division, is to secure that flank at all costs by capturing and holding key bridges along the axis of approach. D Company's objective is this bridge over the Caen Canal. Under cover of darkness, the gliders will put us down in the field next to the bridge. From there, we rush the pillbox and prevent the Germans from blowing the bridge. At least one Bren gun will provide a base of fire while we flank it from both sides. Once we've captured the bridge, we hold it until relieved, which could take several hours. During that time, we may find ourselves using the Germans' own weapons against them. So I suggest you familiarize yourselves with the captured ones we have on base. Good luck, and Godspeed. Dismissed.
Okay, we're not Martin anymore, I guess. Benevolent. These are gliders?
I can't see the water before. Oh, for God's sake, Jack. It's the biggest forest in Normandy. Pay attention. I am. It's not there. Well, perhaps they moved it. By my calculations, we're on course. We're back to bank north 2 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bingo.
2 degrees starboard onto course.
What is happening here?
All right, everyone, brace for launching. Stream.
Did I go into the floor?
Is everyone all right? Mills?
Yeah, fine, just great.
But no, let's go, let's go. Move, come on.
Sergeant Evans, glad you're still with us. We're in luck. The Germans haven't responded to our stellar landing. Find a good spot to suppress their bunker. We'll advance behind your base of fire.
Jürgen, hast du doch eben Snake, so wie immer. Nur ein Stück in einem britischen Bomber. Die bombardieren gerade Caen. Wir werden dort mit unseren Kanonen beschossen, versuchen nach Hause zu fliegen und
on that tank! Find Private Mills and take it with him! Get him to free up the bloody thing!
To everyone just tuning in, welcome. I'm just going through my first time with Call of Duty. This was apparently Nate's childhood, so he's now getting in his teeth and playing through this. We'll probably call it in like half an hour or so, depending on how far we've gotten on the game.
Get over to it, Sarge. Try it now.
Some of our guys are dead.
Captain, we salvaged the area. Apart from some medical supplies, all we found were a couple of rifles and several Panzerfausts, which are woefully inaccurate.
Thank God we still have that flak gun. We can use it to hold the bridge until our relief shows up. Cover me! Take cover!
What the? This how this guy died. Well, that's just terribly unfortunate. Oh, I can't go any further. This is definitely a much slower pace than what I'm used to with all the card games I've played. They're much faster pace. But Nate, you see how this guy died?
What did you do to this poor man?
I didn't do anything. I just
She's
rather
not very
put more in this.
Man, we're gonna go ahead.
Gotta get more bullets.
Stay low.
I don't even know what else we can go. It's like, are we just basically holding the knife right now?
Yeah, that's all you can do. Holding it.
The bridge. Fall back to the bridge. Let's go.
So I looked it up and I think it's a different capture phase.
Sergeant Evans, get back to the machine gun and cover us.
Why it's not for distant relative?
What?
Why it's not for long distant relative? We just want the
Am I cooking? I don't even see.
One
Across the canal. Sergeant Evans, take it out.
only thing we need to do take control.
I was supposed to go over here? Why is the basement over here?
Go, go, go.
Guys!
We got that real quick.
Oh, that's Watson.
There's another tank. Southwest.
It's not quite 15 meters. 2 meters up. One round 15.
Evans, destroy that tank to the south.
One barrel. He wasn't dead.
Wait, I destroyed that tank though. this thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dead.
Oh no, it's moving north.
Oh, he's setting that.
Oh!
Snap! Oh. He was at this block.
Look at that one.
Oh, it was funny. You're using the
Gentlemen, they're friendly coming in from the west. Make sure you're targeted. Watch your fire.
It was air and tank. But it's
Robert Watson, Lieutenant Davis,
I
Captain
believe
Price,
that's
and
the
I got
last
all that's left.
Excellent work, lads. Bloody well done.
bloody well done.
How far am I into the game now?
I remember COD 1 had a pretty short campaign. So I'm gonna say you're.
All right, settle down. We got new orders straight from SOE, as well as 2 new transfers from the 6th Airborne to help us carry them out. They were highly recommended for this operation as a result of their actions on D-Day. Captain Price, Sergeant Evans, welcome to 3 Troop. Now, let's get down to business. These are the locations of the major hydroelectric dams in the rural industrial region of Germany. Their main purpose is to provide electrical power to the factories and cities throughout the area.
That's what it stands for. Special
Last year, a
Operations.
clever fellow by the name of Dr. Barnes
Attaché
Morris
or
created an odd
attachment?
sort of bomb that was specially designed to breach these dams.
These
Using
guys
these bombs,
were
the
pretty
dam
much
busters from
the
617 Squadron successfully breached the Mona and
the
Ida
beginning
dams,
version
causing extensive
of
flooding and damage to the industrial hubs of Germany.
modern day Special
Bad
Operations
news is
Force.
that bastards have already repaired the damage done. And Bomber
Your
Command
Green
wants to have another
Berets,
crack
the
at these
Rangers.
too.
Well,
This is the
Pretty
Ida
dope.
Dam. We're to make a night
And,
drop on this one. From the DZ,
yes,
it's a day's tab through unpopulated areas around the dam's reservoir. Dropping in any closer is impossible, as the enemy flak is simply too concentrated around the
Oh,
dam
and
itself.
that, if you look on
Our
this
mission
dude,
is to locate as many of these anti-air guns as possible, wipe them
He's
out
a-
so that the bombers can make their
if
runs.
you look at the patch.
This building at the foot of the dam houses the electrical generators. Our orders are to blow this structure in the event that the bombers fail to breach the dam. We set the explosives on a short timer, then get the hell out of there by truck to a nearby airfield and appropriate suitable air transport from the enemy. You all know what to do. Check and test your magazines, zero your sights, and review the maps and photographs carefully. We'll receive signals and embarkation details within the next 2 hours. Good luck.
Damn. Stairs. Who opened fire first?
I don't know, but well, it's pretty significant. So you just have rolled the punches. You just react to contact.
I don't even know where I'm getting shot from. Oh.
in the nose.
Wait, I want to see if I can launch shot this.
Got
I
him.
didn't get him. No, I didn't. Oh, I think you're right. I did get him.
I saw him flop down the moment you hit him. I mean, that's at least a good well within the infield range.
Where did he go? Come on. Come on.
Oh, sweetheart.
What?
What's up?
Yep, we're almost done.
Yeah, there's a dude you long shot it, he was just laying face down dirt. Tango down.
Ein MG-42-Trupp. Sagen Sie den Kommandostab.
Okay. Fine horse might.
Kritische SAS-Einheit hat den Damm betreten. Feindliche Truppen sind durchgebrochen. Erschießt jeden Eindringling! Eindringlinge, Sektorsektorebene B entdeckt! Die Zombies sind im Turbinenraum! Schneidet ihnen den Weg ab, bevor sie das Kraftwerk erreichen! Ich wiederhole, keine Gefangenen!
How do I get down?
Kritische SAS-Einheit hat den Damm betreten. Feindliche Truppen sind durchgebrochen.
How do I get down, look?
It could be a staircase nearby. You can do it, or just do that. Fine.
Gosh. Input delay!
Sektorebene B entdeckt.
should know better.
I don't think I'm going the right way, love.
But what you're doing is... Well, you didn't seem like I said earlier. It's funny to use always...
Gosh. Why are they so annoying to shoot?
Sie sind vom britischen SAS. Nehmt keine Gefangenen. Ich wiederhole, keine Gefangenen.
Ooh, I'm almost dead.
Eindringlinge, Sektor 6, Ebene B entdeckt.
I don't know where to go, love.
Wir werden angegriffen. Alle Mann in Kampfbereitschaft. Erschießt jeden Eindringling.
Well, we know what your objective is.
I think I bugged it.
Oh wait.
No, this is... Gosh. Why is this so frustrating? Where am I supposed to go?
Sie sind vom britischen SAS. Nehmt keine Gefangenen. Ich wiederhole, keine Gefangenen.
Because I can't go down the elevator because we're bottom level. Which means this is the logical way to go. Gute Nacht. Nur mal de. Oh, that's ironic because, yeah. How are you though, friend? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm lost right now. I've never played this game in my life. Open the stream and the first thing I see is a SWAT stick. Förlåt, van. Förlåt. Oh.
Hi, Bruce. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I have late shift again. Wait, I'm going in circles, love. Was I supposed to come down here?
I want to say so.
So you're on the right way, I guess? I don't know, I'm walking in circles.
Wait,
I knew it! I was supposed to take the elevator. Right?
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Sie werden angegriffen. Alle Mann in Kampfbereitschaft. Erschießt jeden Eindringling.
Enemies broke the back lines.
My stomach is a bit rough. I like how one dude
I'm getting attacked. Oh, that's what. Oh, he's translating for us, Nate.
I know a little bit.
I just know
little bit.
Swedish.
I know a little bit of
Live
German.
translator Duke at your service. I should be paying you for this. But you're already subbed in this. So.
I know a little bit. I know a little bit of German, just enough to
But
Make it
Takashin. Did I say it right? Oh, and by the way, Tuk, I realized I've been saying it wrong the entire time. It's Kunish, is what I've been told. Kunish? Yeah, not Kunig. So I've been Americanizing his name.
I know that my German, maybe my pronunciation is. I want to be Donkerstone. Thank you in German. Just tell that dude in that.
We're out! Okay, so what am I supposed to do? And Nate is a little low in volume. Yeah, unfortunately Nate's very quiet right now. He's been quiet for me the whole night and I can't do anything about it.
Let me do this.
Nate, I can only do so much without your volume.
Yeah, hold on.
But the reason I can't really fiddle with my system settings so much is because everybody has a different mic. What did you ask him?
I want to say that, thank you in German, Dr. Stone. I cannot pronounce it for the life of me.
You could just say danke, I believe. Just danke.
Danke. Thank you.
He wanted to ask you pronunciation for thank you, Duke. But Nate or Gold, if you're in the chat, you can do the command for Discord. And he can come in, educate if he wants. Wait, do I have to go all the way back up?
Okay,
Isn't like an overly polite thing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, arigato gozaimasu.
I know
Which is like a very
enough
polite
German.
thank you in freaking Japanese.
Hey, he's here in the Discord server now.
Exactly that. Välkommen, Van. Join the waiting room, and then one of us will bring you in. You know what to do, Nate, assuming you know how to move people, right?
Yes, I do. I do it all the time when I have to move gold, when I'm trying to troubleshoot for gold.
Très bien. Wait, I thought Shun is so beautiful. Ah.
I won't.
Kritische SAS-Einheiten hat den Damm betreten. Feindliche Truppen sind durchgebrochen.
Something before it. Let's see. Okay, so
I might be
No.
in a call right now. Oh. Here, if it's... Here, there's no pressure if you're not able to come in right now. It's okay.
Kommunikation zu den Einheiten unten am Damm ist abgeschlossen.
the root of my German came from just me playing games like this. I took a distance
British
of
commandos,
in high
we have
school.
captured your commanding officer and secured the
I know just enough German to get me in trouble.
and we will spare the lives of you and your fellow soldiers.
the environment. Well, Nate, you get yourself in trouble in here a lot, so...
I'm always so sweetie.
Eindringlinge, Sektor 6, Ebene B entdeckt.
I know I do say don't know these young kids. And it's Mark Schnell. Or Schnell. My German sucks. I'm working on it every now and again.
Then keep working on
Eindringlinge,
it.
Sektor 6, Ebene B entdeckt.
I will love to get fluent.
By the way, Tuk, did you get my message about the resource for Nihongo? I don't know how far along I am in this game. I've never played this game before.
Good man. In the truck. Hop on.
Last time I played it, I was young. So, this back on the PlayStation 2 days.
I guess we're over halfway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, how's the?
That sounds much better. What did you do, love?
I realized I bumped the volume button on my mic when I was moving stuff today. Huh.
Well, rip.
I did not know about that until now.
He says perfect. Très bien.
Are you ready, mates? Take this Panzer fast.
Oh yes.
German lorry behind us. We're inside. Take him out. Here you go.
Did I waste it?
No.
Fire it, Jenny! Another lorry, the Google wagon. Google wagon's still there. Here you go. You just have to make it
Is
across.
he just... Oh, I thought he said was Sergeant Wafers. I'm like, what? Sergeant.
Take your sniper off and cover me while I do it by hand.
Oh, I thought. They really don't like you.
They're dirty Americans.
Here you go. German lorry coming out fast. Fire it, Jenny! Here you go.
I'm still in the car.
Front dead ahead. Hold on tight.
I feel like they just wasted that.
Fire it, Jenny!
Oh, they're all dead.
Motorcycle.
Fire it, Jenny! Lorry's still there. Perhaps that's the last of the Panzer back. Hurry up, tonight. Take them out. Rock and roll. Fire! Fire!
Still in the car. Oh, what's the word? And
They really.
Was that the
Older
end of the
men
level?
declare-
I thought we died.
German lorry coming up fast!
Oh, I guess we're supposed to see these.
Evans, roadblock, dead ahead! Hold on tight! Lock and lock! Fire! Fire!
Was there a secret part I didn't know about?
I'm not entirely sure. I know it was one way front. Take him out!
Oh, I ran out of health. I died. I think that's what happened when I died.
It was really-
What?
I don't know what happened. Older men declare war, but it's the youth that must fight and die.
Where am I dying from?
German lorry coming up fast! Here you go! Evans, roadblock, dead ahead! Hold on tight! Firing, damn it! Lock and lock! Fire! Fire!
If I die again at the same time.
Lorry is still there!
Lori?
Fire station
Nate, I can barely hear you. What were you trying to say?
I said fire was coming from the front.
Firing, damn it! Run him up!
Oh my god. Wow, this is annoying. Very annoying.
Here you go! German lorry coming up fast! Firing, damn it! Here you go! Evans, roadblock, dead ahead! Hold on tight! Here you go! Firing, damn it! Here you go! Firing, damn it! Lorry is still there! Perhaps that's the last of the Panther batch! Bloody motorbike! Take command! Lock and lock! Fire! Fire!
Tank Fist 600. I like that translation. The Tank Fist. That's so cute. Tank Fist, Nate. I can't get that out of my head now.
Wait, so that's what I always wondered what trans is called.
I don't know how to translate it.
Beautiful.
Dude, just now I was zoning out so hard I had to hit up my bed. Well, if you're about to pass out, and the ladder makes me scared.
he doing? My God, we made it! I don't bloody believe it.
When you have to kill a man, it costs nothing to be polite.
We're coming up on that airfield where the rest of the team has assembled. They radioed that they're finding an escaped plane.
That I did not know, movie. The plane down rumble. The drum and drive rumble.
That's where you get the famous sound.
Yep, actually, so how the forces got their famous air raid firing. They have this little pillar under the main engine. So you get one of the air system.
I'm sorry, Grace, these guns are so slow.
But as time went on, it did nothing. All it did really, it just gave away the plane's position near for it to be shot down.
Waters? I want to call him Grace now.
Blimey, she's abusive.
Hakoya Noria. Oh, we're in Noria. What ship is that name?
That right there is a German battleship of the Kriegsmarine. There's in 42 or 43, I want to say 42, during the early years of the war, Germany invaded Norway. Not for any strategic value, but because Norway had a bunch of gold. There's a great book. I have to find it. If I can find it, I'll bring it with me when I visit you. But basically, it follows a bunch of kids who were part of the Norwegian resistance.
Okay, we're clear to approach. Evans, you and I will need to get to the decks and find the armor before we can cripple the engines. Stick with me, and unless your Germans let me handle the talking. Waters, you stay here. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Hey Rose, I wish you were here yesterday. I just slept for like 3 minutes just now. Oh dear. Yes, please go to sleep. Go sleep. Good night, Van.
Good night, my friend. Or technically good morning for you, but...
Bitte Erlaubnis, an Bord kommen zu dürfen.
Erlaubnis erteilt. Dürfte ich wohl Ihre Papiere sehen? Wo ist Fregattenkapitän Schmidt?
Er musste zu einem dringenden Treffen mit Admiral Dönitz.
Alles in Ordnung. Willkommen an Bord.
We're being super stealthy right now. They can also call it Morgan. Yeah. What I say Guten Morgen, you say Guten Tag. Or Guten Tag. But Germans, I guess, have a different alphabet and way of pronouncing stuff than Swedes. Need to find more Swedish people to play with and talk to. But now I should just learn German just to play with you. Fun fact, the German for price is Preis, and it's pronounced exactly the same, so that's Grand Carbon price. Ah, that definitely means I cannot read for the life of me. What am I supposed to do now?
Minute. Locate the ship's armory.
Oh, he wants me to take to go forth?
Yeah.
I could easily tell you what it was like to serve on a submarine.
I will actually would like to know that.
He lives down in Jacksonville, so. What not the van? Please sleep.
I will never.
Dürfte ich wohl Ihre Papiere mal sehen? Ich muss das überprüfen. Einen Moment bitte. Ich habe einen Offizier hier. Er sagt, er habe Papiere.
Grab a weapon and explosives, quick! The ship's boilers line these passageways. Place your charges as we go. This place will be crawling with crafts.
I see you through the door. You know what I hate is how they look like young men.
I mean, most of these guys are probably ranging
like
from
in their teens.
Yeah, 18 to 20 years old. That was the average, like, that's the average age of someone who's in the military. I mean, to give you perspective, my dad was only 19 when he was on the air Force. Oh, yeah. I like how we're just putting soldiers on the magazine. Oh my, this thing goes up like a Roman candle.
Christ. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to backtrack. I'm stuck. Why can't I? Oh.
People shot Twitty.
Huh?
Über die rechte Flanke! What am I supposed to do now?
Hey, radio downstairs, you have to shoot.
Can I just parkour my way down? No, probably not.
That thing over.
I had to reload. The fish 2171. Yep, indeed wasted. Welcome into the blanket fort. I hope you're having a good day so far. I have to go all the way back here.
You got this.
Oh, I get sniped by that kid up there. But yeah, how are you today? I hope you're having a good evening. Another one? Horrible weapons. much I was playing Halo with the guys. Right? I'm doing so far so good, I think. Nate's having the time of his life because I've never played this game before. So yeah, he's just watching me and having fun. Which Halo were you playing? Infinite? Hopefully you're not losing brain cells over that one. I know I do.
Da ist der Feind! Bewegung!
Beautiful shot.
Ah yes, good old Halo Infinite. Sheer is determined to whip me back into fighting shape, so I'm just letting him boot camp me as he sees fit. If you don't mind me asking, do you play ranked in Halo Infinite? If so, what's your rank? My best was Diamond. Do I play old games often? Not often, I think.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, when did the captain die? But right now, because I ran out of things to play, I'm going through the older COD games. I might go through the old Battlefield games next, not sure, the old Splinter Cell.
Battlefield, yes.
But I know I'm gonna have to emulate COD 3, because I don't have an Xbox 360 and the game's not available on Steam.
Oh, you're going to the Russia.
Well, that's a shame that this price died. Maybe I should play some old games. I have like a whole shelf full of
Almost 1 year
PS2 games.
since the German invaders set foot
I don't play
upon
competitive
the
games.
soil
I have
of our
2
motherland.
left hands.
They have advanced deep into the Soviet Union, capturing city after city, raping,
Is it weird? I'm
murdering,
trying to
and
comprehend
robbing
that
the
image in my
Soviet
head.
people.
2 left hands.
Although our situation grows desperate,
No,
we
it's
have
not
one
weird,
last
sweetie.
hope of defense. The city that bears our great leaders'
Stalin?
name, Stalingrad. Comrades,
This is where some
many of your countrymen are already there, defying the Germans at every step. Soon, you will stand alongside them, and you will not fail to defeat our fascist enemies. No one shall
But
take even one
every Monday
step
we
backwards.
play through Borderlands.
Commissars will
But
execute
we're
cowards
about
on
to play
sight.
through Borderlands 3, and I'm probably gonna switch to a different game for Mondays. And on Fridays, that's reserved
The
for
motherland
going
is
through Mass
counting
Effect.
on you to achieve victory at Stalingrad.
I do want to play through the Gears games, but I don't have. Well, I don't have an Xbox 360. They shut down those servers, and I want to do co-op with friends.
Comrades, this
Day
day
is
will
the
be
day
the
you ever
proudest
lived.
day you have ever lived.
Oh, okay, this brings back memories, man. This mission right here can it can fall off a cliff right here.
With 10 of them. There will be no mercy for defeated cowards or traitors. Anyone caught deserting his post will be shot. Remember great Comrade Stalin's order. Not one step
You played them on PC? I'll have to figure that out. I was gonna say, you played through 5, I am so sorry. I'm
I
well
played-
aware of what happens on Gears 5.
I played through Gears 5 about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. Good gracious. It was an enjoyable experience, but not something I want to play again.
Without the means to bring us a proper fight. With our superior strength in numbers and our boundless courage, victory is ours.
I know I wanted to go through Unreal Tournament is like the first video game I've ever played. But I own Unreal on Steam, it just doesn't work for me. Oh well, you did.
No retreat! Kill them! Kill the deserter!
Well then.
That's how the Russians did. That's how the Russians did things.
Can you turn your mic up volume? The game sounds way louder. I thought I turned it down, did it not? Marco.
How's this, Woody?
Oh, I think he was talking about me. Okay. Let's try this. I'm trying to be careful about my mic gains because I don't want it to sound horrible, but this is probably my cue to lower my game audio a bit more. Alrighty, let's try this. Here we go. Is that better, Fish? I'm so sorry to everyone watching if you're not able to hear me or name.
But this is how the Russians did things back then. This is how they inspired people to fight. If you left, you'll die. If you were just being a coward, you were gonna die.
They look so scared.
I mean, I
Wait, why do why do I just have ammo? Why don't I have a gun?
See, this is how the Russian army did things. The guy in front of you, he has a rifle. If he dies, you pick up his rifle and you move on. Like these poor sods.
Where did the gun go?
I don't know. But this were a lot of historians just say this was the beginning of the end of the Nazi war machine.
Oh yeah, they employed women too.
Yep. Dude, Stalin enacted a forced earth policy. Every man, woman, and child fought. Some did it out of fear, because they did not like Stalin. Some did it out of...
You keep talking, throw the ammo to the enemy's face? Throw the ammo to the enemy's face.
Go, 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 go.
I'm going!
Oh, the flag bearer died. See, the battle for Stalingrad was...
Ferocious. You may stun them, hopefully. Yeah, I hope so.
First time you see subsonic 72.
What? I need health, comrade!
Need it, Comrade. I need gun. Give me gun, Comrade.
Ah! Oh, the fish 2171. Taksomiket, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blanket Fort, where we like to play games, have good vibes, lots of hot cocoa, or in Nate's case, coffee. Nate Tikarum, his coffee. Oh, well, he did. If you want to if you want to play with us or hang out, the Discord server is great, and we watch cartoons every Saturday.
Danger close. Yeah, that's danger close.
Nate's father is Air Force, and Nate loves military history, so...
This is definitely well within 600 meters.
So if there's something you want to know, I'd say about a 70% chance Nate knows it. Oh my gosh, it's shaking!
But imagine being in these conditions. Stalingrad has one of the most. It was some very violent, very ferocious fighting that lasted for nearly 9 months. 9 months.
Would you say it's bloodier than Antietam?
I would say bloodier. Is bloodier. This puts some of the more famous. This puts the Battle of the Somme to shame.
I just realized it's almost 9 o'clock. But it looks like I'm almost done with the game.
Oh, that's clear.
I don't have a gun, comrade. Jeez.
No hesitation, comrade! Do not take one step backwards! For Mother Russia, comrade! Do not turn your back on her!
Yeah.
Victory or death!
Oh, these were women too. Makarov.
Oh, what a mackerel! You're a long way. You're the
Wonder
wrong
if it's
time,
his
bro.
grandfather. Oh, that's a tank.
I guess I could see where mackerel gets the Russian Patriot doing from.
And that was a mortar.
They died hard, these savage men, like wounded wolves at bay. They were filthy and they were lousy and they stunk, and I loved them. General Douglas MacArthur. That was a man who, next to Patton, he was one of the few general officers who truly understood the plight of the ground soldier.
Oh.
So he's dead.
Uh-oh. Wow. Are they not gonna let me take out those guys on the machine guns?
Look, man.
What do I do here? Do I go the same way I went, Nate?
I think that's the best plan of action. Because your left flank is just it's way too open.
Oh, I got him!
Nice shot.
Oh, I'm about to die here.
Go, go.
I need some health.
Oh, gentlemen, how are you?
Oh! Wow!
It is a med kit in that next room, too.
No!
So you,
Come on!
I saw the med kit flash. No! There's a med kit right there.
Oh! Oh, the game's just taunting me. Bullet drop. Yeah, but instead of bullet drop, it's mic drop in this game. My mate kit. Huh? Did he die?
I assume so.
No, he's right here.
Oh. If Makarov just... If this dude died, the entire COD storyline would never happened.
That would have saved us time in Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, yeah. And brain cells.
And we would still have insert spoiler here. Where are the officers?
They're usually gonna be wearing like a great way to tell if someone's an officer. Usually they'll be wearing an all black uniform.
I only shot 2 of them. They were green. Yeah, but where are the other two? Ah, there they are. Is that them all? Okay, so I guess we move on now. Man, I have to be up early tomorrow, but I'm here just working on the game.
Major Zubov that we've retaken Red Square. You'll report to him from here on out.
I guess I'm the sole survivor with Makarov.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my.
So the Battle of Stalingrad lasted from August 23rd, 1942 to February 2nd, 1943. The results were the Soviet victory, destruction of the German 6th Army, destruction of the Italian 8th Army, and the destruction of 99% of Stalingrad.
Let's see. Tomorrow I have a clan event, so I'll be doing some BTB with the clan peeps. Thursday there will be no stream. I got a summit to go to. Friday is our favorite day, and the 4 is we're going to continue on with Mass Effect 3. Nice. Who's that gentleman next to you with that much knowledge? So this here is Stagnate. Not only is he one of my moderators here on Twitch, but also in the Discord, and the love of my life.
Glad to be here.
Feel free to give the gist on your history, so to speak.
So, history has always been something I enjoyed all my life. Something that I've been studying for the longest time. Specifically when it comes to this portion of military history, this is something that I find interesting, something I find enjoyable, and I've always been of the belief that we need to remember things like this so it never happens again.
Got the full Twitch premium package. Well, Nate's here because he wants to be and because he enjoys it. And I support him.
Oh wait. I honestly think that one of your squad mates domed your other squad mate.
Russians giving each other the mercy of, like, we gotta make sure that you don't get punished by your superiors, comrade, so I'm gonna give you mercy. Pew.
Looks like I'm gonna grant you sweet, sweet death.
Is that really the merciful thing to do? You kill yourselves out of fear of your superiors?
You know, depending on who you...
Where did Makarov go?
Depending on who you have, and it also comes down to the individual soldier. I mean, for me, if I was in a situation like this, putting a bullet to my head, putting my 45 to my head and pulling the trigger, that is a long-term solution to a short-term problem. You know, because I know what I have waiting for me back home. So it's like, okay, I'm trying to get back to the woman that I love and get back to what we were doing prior. I'm not, you know, putting a bullet in my head isn't going to solve anything. It's just going to make everyone sad.
Yusuf? Oh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
Ovchenko. Sir, I need you to put die. Ovchenko.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think Kruger would know better. Huh? What the? Lady and gentleman. Because I believe the Russian military uniform for women involves skirts.
If you think this is bloody, wait till you get the World at War version stalling around. Good lord. Oh, nice shot. A great
Oh well,
movie
she's gonna die.
That really illustrates Russian combat operations during this time is a movie from, I think it's like 97 or 2001 called Enemy at the Gate. You follow an actual, a very famous Russian sniper named Vasily Yasov, who had like the most confirmed kills just with sniping back then, like some 300 plus.
He's asking if you're Russian.
Oh, no.
No, he is not. He is just this wonderful man from the South.
Roll Tide, born and raised. I come from, coming from a military family, you just learn a lot of different smattering of different things about different militaries. I just know a lot about the Russian military because of World War II history and the fact that the Cold War was still raging when it was still, okay, the Cold War ended not long after I was born, but people were still thinking something would happen back then.
You clearly have a different accent.
Okay, where do you okay, I have a question. Okay, where do you think I'm from, dude?
I remember when I first met Shirada, who was another one of our mods. He couldn't place me, but he thought I came from Sweden or Scotland. While I do have that kind of blood in my lineage, I'm not ethnically there.
When I first met Rose here a long time ago, I think the first thing I remember in terms of when I first spoke to you, sweetheart, I picked up on a little bit of an Irish accent a long time ago.
I tried learning Gaelic a bit. for family history, but like Scottish Gaelic, not Irish.
Well, I'm thinking. I clearly remember thinking at that time when we first started dating. I said to myself, where is he from?
You're from a very high-tech land.
Oh yeah.
A high-tech land full of Mexican food, beaches, redwoods, and it's colder than people think. Fist fight, yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
but we could call it butt fighting.
What? Butt fighting?
I mean, you used the butt of your gun to hit him, so.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not even going to talk about where my mind was going.
You need a cold shower, love.
Oh, you shot him right in the head. Oh my goodness. It's rare for my own Southern accent though to come out. I mean, it's rare.
It already does come out, whether or not you try to suppress it. It just simply is. Tarkovsky.
I mean, heck, I know it came out a lot during that after we beat Auburn this past year.
Congratulations on the promotion to Junior Sergeant Alexei Ivanovich.
You're Junior Sergeant now, which means, well, you're still gonna eat potatoes. So, привет. Oh, get Alex in me.
Major Via Zubov. Okay. I might make this my last level for the night, so I can go to bed, unless I'm very close to the end of the game, love.
Okie dokie, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm done for the day. See you later, guys. I'm tired AF. Alrighty, thank you for tuning in and joining us, Fish. You sleep well. And you have a good rest of your day tomorrow. Nate would want you to drink a good cup of coffee in the morning.
Drink all the coffee, my friend.
Why do the guys in white look like they're chefs?
Actually, so those are German officer uniforms. Depending on each branch of well, different units had different officer uniforms depending on, let's say, what they were. If they were, say, given that they're fighting in a winter environment, they had like winter clothing, but
Hey kids. Do you know if I'm close to the end, love?
I would say you are. You're getting close. I don't know how close. Last time I played this. See, look, okay, like look at this guy. He's wearing winter clothing. But the German army, the German Sixth Army came rolling into Russia with zero winter gear, so they had to make stuff at home to ship to the front. They came in here with a force of about 3 million men. 3 million men. And they died. If the Russians didn't kill them, the weather would. And a lot of historians to this day, even now, even I think that this battle was this fight was the beginning and the end for Hitler and his war machine. Because they committed a lot of time, resources, men, and material. The original plan was to march towards Moscow, which they did. They got all the way to Moscow. They were at, the gates of Moscow. Hitler, ordered the Sixth Army to pivot and head towards Moscow, not Moscow, to Stalingrad, he wanted to the morale victory. He knew that the Russian people had a fanatic belief. Oh, nice shot with Stalin. So if he knew if he took out Stalingrad, that will cut their morale. They're not gonna fight. That will stop them from fighting. But they weren't ready for those harsh Russian winters. You think what you deal with in the winter is bad. This right here, this makes a Utah winter look like a walk in the park. I forgot like the exact temperatures out there, but it gets cold.
Oh, I only have one friend left. Timyev.
That's a hard shot to make. Because you're shooting up. He conquers, endures.
Why are these levels so fast?
Stay in the ditch and keep your head down. They've got snipers out there.
I honestly expected Homeboy to get bonked in the head.
Private Commander, as the fastest man here, you will be the bait.
Me? Oh, no, thank you, Comrade.
That is an order. Alexei will cover you with the sniper rifle from here. Now go, before I shoot you myself.
Where is he? Do I move forward?
Please move to the first available piece of cover you can find. Or not.
Thanks.
Snipers remaining.
Three. It looks so silly to watch him crawl up there. Isn't it?
Very. Oh, beautiful shot.
One more. Oh my gosh, I can't shoot any of them. I'm about to die here.
Your buddy took in front of that.
Oh my gosh. That machine gun guy's annoying.
Oh. Beautiful shot.
Oh!
Did you just get collat?
Yeah. butt fight. Are we seriously almost done here? For real? Nate, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm still here. Oh. You got this,
Oh my
Lord.
gosh, get out of the way, Private! Lydia! Oh. Don't scare me.
Comrade Alex, we've got those anti-tank rifles on the second and third floor. You take out the tanks. We'll stop the troops. Here they come! Ready are the anti-tank rifles! Anti-tank rifles ready! Get ready, comrade!
Where's the anti-tank rifle?
Right there. That worked.
Oh. These guys keep throwing grenades.
And if it doesn't work the first time, keep going. It's a philosophy.
I just want health. Okay, 30 seconds. Will these guys stop throwing grenades?
Well, I mean, that was pretty much the method back then. Just throw grenades and just keep charging them. Stalingrad was home to some ferocious house-to-house fighting. Nice shot.
That wasn't even me. Rude.
I like how this is a pile of bodies.
Okay, now what? Oh, these are friendly forces.
So. Some 260 survivors.
They're invading. They're gonna push through Poland. Polski. Yeah, no, I'm getting tired. Feels awkward ending it here, cause am I really at the end of the game, love?
Yes, you're getting close to the end. I don't know how close, but you're getting close.
I'm just gonna look this up real quick.
It's been a while since I even played the original COD, but
it looks like there's one more campaign after this and a couple more levels, so I think I am gonna stop it here for now. I'll just have to figure out what else to play next. Is there anything you want to say to the stream as we close out here for the night?
if you're going to play Call of Duty, be ready for anything in Stalingrad.
Bromir Gotta listen to that. Stoned by Sabaton. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight's stream. If you enjoyed the stream, don't hesitate to click on that purple heart to leave a follow. And also consider becoming a beau. Join the Sobo squad and subscribe. I will be live again tomorrow. I'll be playing some big team battle on Halo Infinite with my clan. Clan and Ligma. Woot woot. They're definitely the homies. And they're a force to be reckoned with, so think twice if you try to defy us. But if you'd like to be notified as to when I go live, the best place to do it would be via Twitter. That's the best place to go for stream updates and announcements. And if you want more content from me, I recommend you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Clips and highlights here get posted as shorts there. Clips and highlights that you guys create here. And I post 2 of them every Monday, so make sure you go and take a look at the new clips that were just uploaded yesterday. And if you're enjoying the good vibes here, you want to keep engaged with the community, and if you like in on some of this COD action, or if you want to hear any more history facts or neat, I recommend you join the Ultimate Blanket Fort, join the Discord community. We're nice and cozy in here. It's a great way to meet new people, be kept up to date on events, especially for when we get together for Saturday morning cartoons. And I believe my moderators are holding a movie night or a movie afternoon this Sunday, so if you want to be a part of that, make sure you get in there and you get to be a part of it. But let's see, I need to go get ready for bed. Is there anyone we could say hi to tonight? Is there anyone we could say hi to tonight? They're real. No. Here, why don't we just find someone? Actually, I'm gonna send you guys over to Rogi. Looks like he's playing some Borderlands 2 right now. I wonder if I inspired him, because he popped in a little bit when we were doing Vault Hunter Monday yesterday. And that was when we finished, Can I actually spell? For the life of me. But it looks like he's playing Borderlands 2, so why don't we go show him some love? As we are fellow Vault Hunters here, and we love to play Borderlands here. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Enjoy that Blake 4, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night.